And of course, the Incredibles. And hey, speaking of incredible, how about a hand for our incredible drummers that we featured on that one? Natalie, well done. Well, the R&D is celebrating 7 years of happiness here at Disneyland. Kind of awesome. What better way to celebrate than with the official theme song, Celebrate Happy? We should really introduce you to the whole band, and so we're going to go around and do that right now. Here we go.
Hello, Jungle Cruise Captain. How are you today? I walked on down here to catch a different show, but the band was playing, so I thought, okay, let's do the band.
Got it.
We're gonna have a performance?
Oh yeah, it's gonna cavalcade at 2:45.
Oh, cavalcade is coming. Okay, will they come this way or from?
Yeah, so they're gonna step out of the gate right there.
Okay,
go
super.
around the circle, then up the stairs.
Awesome, thank you. All right, the cavalcade is coming out down here. So I think I'll move on up the street because the cellular data connection is always poor down here by the flagpole. So we'll probably have a better broadcast if we move up the street and find some shade too. That would be nice. It is a warm. Most people, or let's just say a lot of people, are wearing just t-shirts and shorts today. I'm one of those. I think this is only the second time this year I've worn shorts, and today definitely warranted shorts and just a t-shirt because it is a warm one, especially if you're in the sun. I got a late start today. Didn't get here until about 2:15. Oh, I hear somebody. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Here we are, the famous favorite barbershop quartet.
Very much, everybody. All right, folks. Now it is time for the song you've all been waiting for. Which one is that? Our last one. Oh, goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love. My honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never see you anymore. Never gonna see you anymore. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. We all fall for some girl that dresses neat, some girl that's got big feet. Okay, we meet her on the street, then we'll join the army of merry boots to the altar. Just like leading lambs to slaughter. When it's over, oh boy, we get it good. Bachelor days we then recall. Rich men, poor men, beggar men, thieves, doctor, lawyer, merchant, chief. We all are bound for. Now take it.
This is it.
Your shining moment.
A solo?
A solo.
Right now?
Right now. This is for you,
For
Jim.
these folks?
Yeah. Give
Okay.
him a round of applause.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Jim. You can do it. You're good.
Dapper Dans are so funny.
It's his solo. Bum, bum, bum.
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my old true love. I'm gonna go away and leave you, never to see you anymore.
Boy, really sang a solo.
I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye, farewell, so long forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island babe. And also, bye. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Folks, again, we are the Dapper Dans. We'll be up and down.
They are so great. I never get tired of the Dapper Dans or the Disneyland Band. Great way to start the day here for me. It's going to be kind of a short day. I got here a little bit on the late side of the day, and I'm not going to stay too late. but I thought I'd come for a little while anyway. Just because every day at Disneyland is a better day than a day not at Disneyland. At least that's for me. It is warm though. I think I may have to pop in here to the Coca-Cola cafe and get myself something to drink. It is warm. Let's see. Oh, they got lots of soda, so I guess it's gonna be soda. Hello, Aurora. Thank you for being here. I know you're busy. Can't always be here, but when you are here, I do appreciate it. So thank you for being here. Everybody, give a little wave to our moderator, Aurora. Aurora Disneyland. Hi. I'll take a large Coke. That'll do it. Say that again?
Oh, sorry. The pass, like the season pass.
Well, I have it, but it's on my phone. It's okay. Super duper, thank you so much. You have a good afternoon. You're lucky you get to be inside here where it's nice and cool. Air conditioning is the hot ticket today. Any place you can be air conditioned. I was doing a little merch pre-shopping before I turned on the camera, and it was nice walking into the shops today because they were nice and cool. And I think the air conditioner hadn't been cranked up that high in many, many months. Maybe not at all this year. But they've got it cranked up in those shops today. It's nice. Welcome, everyone. This is Indiana Holmes. And I'm here at Disneyland. We have a cavalcade coming up here in, let's see, at 2:45, so in about 9 minutes. Ooh, this Coca-Cola is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Gotta say. Okay, I'm gonna try and get underneath the rope line here. Try to stand back here in the shade as the cavalcade comes by as much as I can. Hello, Omar! Welcome! Welcome, my friends, and welcome to all the Ninja Watchers, too. Don't be afraid, we don't bite. Feel free to say hi in the chat and maybe tell us where you're watching from. You can say the city, the state, or the country. I try not to drink soda and Coke because it's just so much sugar. And to be honest with you guys, I've put on a little weight since Thanksgiving. I think I have tipped the scale over into blubbery. I'm just a little bit on the chubby side now. I think I need to cut back, but it's so hot today that I've got to do the soda just because I got to stay cool. And you know, water's good, but it just kind of runs through you. Soda seems to stick with you a little bit longer because of the sugar in it. So I guess the only solution for me is I'm gonna have to start hitting the gym again. right, we're just chilling here. About 5 more minutes till the cavalcade comes by. Should be pretty fun. I haven't seen this particular cavalcade that they started about a week ago. I have seen the Paint the Night Parade, which is fantastic. If you haven't seen that, check my channel out. I've got a about a 19 or 20 minute video of Paint the Night. It was beautiful. That was the first night of the 70th anniversary of Disneyland that I recorded that. And I've also today cut a shorter version of that that's about maybe 16 minutes that cut out some of the spaces between the floats. So just the new one that will go up probably tonight will just be float after float after float, performer after performer after performer. But if you haven't seen Paint the Night, you can see it on my channel. Otherwise, if you're lucky enough to get down here to Disneyland and you're willing to wait somewhere between 2 and 4 hours sitting on the sidewalk, then you can see it in person. And I highly recommend you seeing it in person, because as beautiful as it is on video, it is even more spectacular in person.
Hey everybody! In just a few minutes, Mickey Mouse and many of his best pals will make their way along the parade route in the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade. Be sure and join the party as we commemorate 70 years of sparkling memories at the happiest place on earth. Thank you.
Hello, Lauren Kelly, welcome. I'm excited to see this cavalcade. All the cavalcades are similar. They usually have all of the original Disney characters: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, let's see, Pluto, Goofy, Chip and Dale, and sometimes some other characters like Clarabelle or Pete. So it'll be interesting to see which ones we see today and how they'll be costumed or dressed for the 70th. It'll be interesting to see if they're just in their regular cars like the jitneys or the double-decker bus, or if they're going to be in some special. It's very hot today, about 85 degrees, and it feels hotter than that in the sun. So I do feel for those characters that have to dress up in the thick cloth costumes. You can see everybody in shorts and t-shirts, skirts and skirts, and some people in some sundresses, because it is a warm one today.
You'd be like, you'd eat anything though, right? And shit like that.
Just a couple more minutes now, and we should be seeing that cavalcade come up Main Street, USA. So we haven't done story time in a few days. I've been pretty busy. Yesterday, my youngest daughter graduated from college, and so that was a really long day. We started off with a lunch at 1:30, and then we had about a 2-hour lunch with my daughter and her boyfriend and her boyfriend's parents and my other daughter and some friends. And then we drove over to Angel Stadium where they had the college graduation. There were so many people graduating. I don't even know how many it was, but the graduation ceremony took 3 hours. So I was kind of spent by the time that was over. And of course, after a big old thing like that, kind of throws you off, because we ate at 1:30 and then we didn't get home until like after 9 o'clock. And then I was hungry again, had to eat again. And then I couldn't sleep because I just ate. No. So I ended up sleeping in today. That's why I didn't get here earlier. And just kind of took a day a little bit easy. I edited some video for you guys. So I'm not sure we're going to do story time tonight. If we do it tonight, it'll be 7 o'clock. If not, it'll be tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And we will be continuing Mary Shelley's novel, Frankenstein. So look for any notifications when I post that. So make sure you have your notifications turned on. Lauren, we know you love Gaston. I think he feels the love vibes coming from you across the airwaves, through the ether, and in the atmosphere. And somehow, some way, he knows he's loved. And he knows he's loved by you. Haunted Mansion would be good. Any indoor ride or indoor queue that's air conditioned would be good today because it is just super hot. I'll have to check and see what the queue standby is for some of the rides after the cavalcade comes by. Got a lot of people here already waiting for the cavalcade. We were lucky enough to walk in right about the time the Disneyland band was playing. Got to record a little bit of that, and also the Dapper Dans. So this has been kind of entertainment filled. That's my kind of day. I like to be entertained with live entertainment. And when you can do Disneyland band followed by Dapper Dans followed by cavalcade, that is a win-win-win for me. I love the Disney princesses too. That's one of the things I like to do when I rope drop. I like to go to Astro Blaster, try to raise my score on the Astro Blasters. And then as soon as they start opening Royal Hall and letting you queue up for the princesses, I like to go meet the princesses. Check my channel for some of the shorts, the vertical shorts that are about 1 minute to 2 minutes long, and you'll see some of the princesses I got to meet at Royal Hall and interview a little bit. Hello, Annie. How are you? Happy to have you here with us today. They are clearing Main Street USA right now so that we can see that cavalcade. I hear it coming. I think they just walked out onto the street or drove out on the street, however they're coming. In my dream of dreams, if I had my way, if I was some kind of genie, like from Aladdin, I would want every city to have a downtown area like Main Street USA here at Disneyland, complete with street entertainers and music and musicians in a safe and family-friendly environment, because to me, this is the best way to have a downtown area, the best way to experience life among friends and strangers, outside and indoors. I see a float coming, or a vehicle or something. Part of the cavalcade anyway. Looks like it's coming.
Get ready, everybody. Here it comes. The
super fun. What a great cavalcade. In the sun. Good day for shorts and t-shirts. Feels like summer has arrived, even though we are still technically in spring. Let's go in this shop. We never go in this shop. This is Merlin's Marvelous Miscellany, right across from the Bibbidi Bop Boutique. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a good 70th anniversary t-shirt. That's a pretty one there. I think that's more for ladies. I need something a little bit more boxy for my ever-growing frame, as I've been eating like a teenager since Thanksgiving, and it is starting to show. I'm starting to get a little bit chubby. And I have to hit the gym. This is cool. It's got googly eyes. That's neat. The air conditioning feels good. Oh my gosh, this dress is amazing. This would look fantastic on Lizzie. How much is this? $128, but then we get a discount. Oh my gosh, does it even have, it does, it even has like the petticoat underneath. Oh wow, she would look great in that. Hello, Christian Sanchez. Ooh, look at this cool jacket. Nice. Let's see if I can turn the brightness up on my screen here, because it is incredibly bright out here. None of that's working. There we go. Oh, the screen brightness is all the way up. Okay. So the screen brightness is all the way up. It's just extremely bright and sunny out here today. I can barely read my screen. That jacket was nice, huh, Kelly? I'm gonna hit up Target. Maybe on the way home, or maybe tomorrow. Because the Target here on Harvard Boulevard, here in Anaheim, just a mile down the street from Disneyland, has a gigantic Disney shop, a Disney and / Marvel shop. And you can buy all kinds of fantastic Disney merch, shirts, clothes, everything at like half the price of what you pay for it here at Disneyland. I don't know if they're going to have any 70th anniversary stuff though. They might not be allowed to make merch that celebrates the 70th. That might be exclusive to here at the park. Oh, I think I hear the cavalcade up here again. I think it just went by. Wow, this is the first truly hot day I've been here for Disneyland. Truly is hot. That is making it not so intense. But depending on where you're walking, the breeze can be a little bit cool or it can be a little bit warm. But a little bit of breeze, either way is good. No breeze, it's not good. And the Matterhorn is still shut down. That is the wall around the Matterhorn attraction. They're still doing work on that. Is up at the train station just outside of Toontown. I wonder, oh, they've got somebody coming, they've got a chair going here. That's not good, that's scary. They're bringing one of those special chairs, like when they have to take somebody off of a ride that's had a medical emergency. Oh man, I hope they're going to be okay. If there was a medical emergency, I hope they're okay. I never like to see that. Seeing those special emergency removal chairs and or gurneys or anything like that it's very scary. Yeah, they're not loading anybody on the train either. So whatever has happened, they have shut down Small World and they've shut down the Disneyland Railroad. So let's all think positive, happy thoughts for whoever this person or persons are and whatever issue they've had. Let's hope they'll be fine. Let's hope they'll be okay. You can see all the boats here are all empty. We've got a couple of cast members that just walked out of the tunnel and they are walking over this way. Everybody looks very stressed and tense, and it looks like there's a sense of urgency going on here. So we may never know what happened, but let's hope everybody's okay. Okay, let's walk up in here into Toontown, see what the line is looking like for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. That's a really nice air-conditioned queue. If it's 30 minutes or under, I think I'll give it a shot, but if it's longer, I'm gonna pass. Looks like the line is outside the door at the moment. Let's see what that says, though. Ooh, it says 40 minutes. And the line is outside. So that means a pretty long line then. Okay, 40-minute line that is leaking out here into Toontown. We're gonna have to pass on that today, guys. It's a little too hot to be out here in the sun. Go check Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. Ooh, that says 45 minutes. That is even longer. Okay, I'm gonna stop here in the shade for a minute. Christian, answering your question about when we're gonna get back to story time. It'll either be tonight at 7 o'clock or it'll be tomorrow. Depends on what time I leave here today. I think I'm gonna make this a pretty short day because I got here late and it's very busy now and it's very hot. But I had to get a little pixie dust today, so that's why I came. So if I get home, let's say by 5 o'clock, we're gonna probably pick up story time at 7 o'clock. Just keep your notifications on so that when I post a notification and schedule a live stream, you'll know. Tonight would be Frankenstein, though, because the last thing we read last week was, I think, 3 chapters or 4 chapters in Alice in Wonderland, and it's been about a week now since we've read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, so we're going to get back to that. So if we do Frankenstein tonight, we'll do Alice in Wonderland tomorrow night. Yeah, they are not even letting anybody up near the train at the moment. I can see the engineers over there standing at the station. Okay, just trying to find the path of least resistance with the least amount of foot traffic and in the shade. And this little side path over here, I think, is the way to go.
Those doors like right there.
Ooh, so much cooler right here. There's a nice little breeze coming through this little walkway. This is nice. It's so warm today, I'm guessing they're not going to have too many characters out, unless they're princesses dressed in some lightweight chiffon, flowy cloth. But I would be surprised if Winnie the Pooh or Tigger or Eeyore or any of those characters are out greeting guests today, just because of the heat. Maybe they were earlier today, though. I really should have rope dropped. That's what my plan was. But as I mentioned earlier, yesterday my youngest daughter graduated from college. And by the time I finally went to bed, probably after midnight, I was tired. And so I slept in today, missed rope drop. Then I decided to edit some videos. So now we're here. I think I'll walk over towards New Orleans Square and see what that's looking like over there. State Fortune 2025 this week or maybe next week. I'm not sure when their graduation is.
Come out the gate over
Ooh, boy, it's hot. I live down near the beach, so it's always like 10 degrees cooler there than it is here, and can be as much as 15 degrees cooler. So being out here in the heat is a dramatic change for me. My body is Disneyland keys. The keys are big. They're about, I want to say like 24 inches long and about maybe 2 inches thick. So you have to be really committed to Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Wow, I'm just so not used to the heat. I'm actually sweating here and feeling the effect of the heat on my energy level here. I feel like I'm burning through energy. I do not understand how people can survive, how people can live and enjoy life down in Florida at Disney World at Epcot Center, because it is so hot. Oh, right here, there's a really nice breeze coming through. I think this is going to be a little rest spot. We have the Davy Crockett canoe, the river, and wrapping around. 4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember exactly. It was 4 or 5 years ago. And it was in the summer. It was in July. And man, it was hot there. But sometimes it would rain. And I just got overheated, physically exhausted, and getting disoriented. Almost passed out. They had to get me out of the subway. I had to go. But I think as you get older, you don't hear just a few miles away in Anaheim in general, because it kind of has its own, occasionally like this one I'm standing in, where you can find a nice breeze. Where'd she go? Or he or she, I'm not sure. Nice little goose. Gooses taking a little bath, cooling off. Where'd you go? Preening a little bit. All right, let's see if I can venture off toward. Looks like Big Thunder Mountain is maybe it was down in there. They're doing. Yeah, people are just standing around waiting to get in. They've got it all roped off. When they break down, they have to then run a few cycles of testing, where they run the vehicles through and they run the ride a few times, make sure everything's working. I wonder if they have any live entertainment in the Golden Horseshoe. They haven't had it for a long time, but we can go in there and check it out to see what, if anything, has changed. Yeah, still no entertainment. Nice place to cool off, though.
I think I might have the green one now already, because I think I've traded for it before.
All right, we're gonna walk back out here along the rivers of America, because there's a nice little breeze over here. Mark Twain is cruising by us here. Let's see if I can get a view of that for you guys. There goes the Mark Twain, right alongside of us.
We begin our trip right here on Bayou, Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans.
Ford's Haunted Mansion, see what that's looking like. That Phantasmic show was fantastic the other night. If you haven't seen that, check out the channel. They've got a nice edited version of that with all the music and all the characters. The Columbia sailing ship with the whole Peter Pan cast and scene going on was pretty cool. All right, let's see what the line looks like over at Haunted Mansion. Oh, it looks pretty busy. Pretty busy. I see people backed up all the way. Showing 40 minutes. That looks longer than 40 minutes though. Let's see. Maybe we can do single rider at Tiana's. Let me check that out. This is the perfect day to do Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Get soaking wet because it's so hot you'll dry off in moments. are running empty log boats through Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So that tells me that that must have broken down and up here on the bridge. I wonder how many minutes this line is for standby. Let's check it out here. Wow. I've never seen the line go. Oh, they don't even have a time. Probably because it's broken down, but based on the line going up over the bridge, I would guess this has got to be 65, 75 minutes. Although it looks like they evacuated the standby line. Here, the standby line is empty, so they evacuated that. Winnie the Pooh is only 15. My plan would be to do the single rider. There's a lot of people standing here for single rider, but they're not letting anybody in because they're obviously testing the ride. Yeah, so right now they're not letting anybody board or even get in the standby line, so it's going to be pandemonium when they open this up again. I guess we'll duck into Louie's Critter Club over here. And oh my gosh, Winnie the Pooh is in costume today. But at least he's in the shade.
I don't look that bad.
Still gotta be warm though. There's Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Sounds like they might be opening Tiana's Bayou Adventure again. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom over here to single rider, see if I can get in the single rider line and ride this today. All right, we're in single rider line. So we'll get on to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Hopefully it won't take too long. Looks like they're letting Lightning Lane people through. Are they letting single rider through? That's the question.
If I get trampled, I am going home early, and so are you.
That was funny. Now some people are abandoning the single rider line, which is good for me.
Stand by, you have to
We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 people ahead of me in single rider. A lot of people in Lightning Lane. They're letting a ton of people in standby though. Single rider line, they haven't even taken the rope down yet, so they might be saving us for the line. They're letting all the standby people in.
Oh yeah, it's literally, like I can see it's still rough.
Wow, Monarch, that is rough. 120 degrees, wearing full military fatigues. You gotta be young and strong to do that. Okay, now they're letting Lightning Lane people in ahead of standby. So hopefully after they let some Lightning Lane people through, they'll let us single riders in. All right, we're just still waiting for them to drop the rope for single rider. They're giving priority to everybody in lightning lane and standby at the moment.
It disappeared off my screen.
Single rider. Thank you for being on top of things, Aurora. I appreciate it. People really want to ride Tiana's thing because it's so hot.
Obviously, under the picture. The next one, you would know where the entrance is. I've never seen it in the state. The whole line is
so much anticipation. Oh yeah, many times. Have you? Yeah. This is the day to come though. It's so hot today.
I was like, I'm gonna get on this, and then it broke down, and I hung out over there. He saw the characters.
Oh yeah.
Just by chance.
Yeah.
And then it worked out.
That's fun. It is like a summer day here. All of the teenagers and all of the people here. It feels like summer attendance as well as summer weather.
You're gonna get wet?
Single rider line is quite long now,
Oh yeah.
but equal to the length of the lightning lane people.
Come on.
I didn't see it.
What time was it? 24?
And we're just in a holding pattern. Just waiting to get on Tiana's. They need some more cast members up here managing the line. It'd be great if they had one cast member just for the single rider line.
They have like the big one.
Did you find it?
Oh wait, I still think it for my bag.
Save it now. I've never.
It is so hot standing in the sun. I want to be on the ride.
Oh my god, me. That was insane. You
Is that Schultz's with Heidi?
Olivia. Do you get lightning? going on? Great. Great. Great.
I want one for Guardian.
How many rides have you been on? How many? Six? We've been on like 9 without that. She's just down.
We're not. I'm not best, but she's best. Yeah, right. The whole one-sided best. I know.
Thanks for helping out there, Omar. It's much appreciated. Okay, so it is showing standby line wait time is now 60 minutes. 60 minutes for standby. I hope they start letting us single riders in. There's only 6 people ahead of me in single rider, but they have not opened a single rider rope line yet. They just have us queued up here. All right, so they're opening single rider rope. This is us now. Yay! Awesome. Here come single riders. Where are they taking us? That's odd. They usually just shoot us right in.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Follow the tape for me, folks.
Okay, we're following a tape line. We're just outside the regular line. And then we're going back in.
Okay, the little one is not going to be able to go. That's going to be kind of hard.
Line down here and then go back in. So it's just line control, I guess.
I'm gonna start putting my stuff in my bag. Hopefully we don't have to wait on
No, that's fine.
So this is the first time I've ever encountered this where instead of the single rider line usually just comes from here and then goes straight in over there, they actually have us come out and they formed a second or a third queue here, single rider queue, outside of the gated main entrance area. And then they're gonna have us re-enter. So we come in, we go out, we walk around this tape line and then we go back in again. There's a couple with a baby that got pulled out of line because they were in single rider behind us, and the cast member said, you can't have that baby on this ride. And so now he's doing some special thing with him that's chewing up a lot of time. This guy's phone out, and they've got their phones out, and I'm not sure what's going on.
It's the same track as the same race. The drop is the exact same.
Yeah. It just kind of depends on what cars you get into.
The different cars get more wet.
No, it just balances.
If they're heavy, you're gonna get soaked. We saw them take them off the track because of how much.
Now it looks like they're just letting single rider people go in from there. And we're stuck out here.
Yeah, there was so much water because they was all adults in it and it was too heavy, so they had to take it off the track.
I was gonna say, I've seen more wet people.
That screwed everything up, yeah.
Definitely.
We went on it. The first drop got me bored because there was a large
It
guy.
took all of his attention away to try to give them some kind of special situation.
You guys like, if you don't want to be that wet, you know, today's follow around the fence.
That's true.
That's what we were talking about. Like, now
about half the weekend. So the last time we were in line for about 45 minutes, the original time was over an hour and a half.
I was gonna say, yeah. Okay, so it can be fair.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's better.
He must be somebody important because he's getting some very special attention. Yeah, and then they're walking him out over there. Yeah. Maybe they're Disney employees, like from the studio or something.
Is it access to? Where you know how you get this days?
Honestly, everything's
Yeah.
inside is different.
Like right in here?
Yeah, that's really different, and then like the ride itself is very different. And
No more boat? Or do they
the
still
river
have
still
ship?
in there.
Oh,
It's
cool.
just
Different. Tiana's.
yeah. I think they decorated like it looks.
I'm glad they kept the river though.
Yeah, it just
Kind of a
looks
statement.
very different.
I'm wondering what the main line is. I want to say the rider have a lot of rules. I want to get so read.
Yeah, we didn't go in the main line. But they had a lot of cute stuff like in the single rider line.
The two times I living on the wall, I sat there.
All right, they're finally gonna let us in.
Yay.
Oh, good. We're not gonna have to queue up in the hallway. When you have to queue up in this hallway on this ramp, it's like adds another 30 minutes to your wait. But we're going to walk straight up onto the bridge for single rider, which is good.
Oh my god, this is
Excellent. All right, over the bridge and down the stairway. Fantastic. All right, this was worth the wait. That was worth it. Yeah. A lot of times you get stuck in that hallway on the ramp, and it's like another 30 minutes, or you get stuck up here on the bridge, but we got to go right through.
I've never done this single rider. We always wait.
Oh, do you? Single rider's the way to go. I've probably been on this ride 30 times, and 28 of those times were single rider.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that from now on.
Yeah.
I'm here by myself today.
Yeah.
So
I usually come by myself. Only when my wife comes with me, then we go stand in line here.
yeah, that's what we did Fridays ago.
It's nice and cool in here. Only got 5 people ahead of me in single rider, so we should be going through pretty quickly, which is awesome. This is really the only ride I care about today. I did want to go on Small World, but it was shut down. And I did want to go on Big Thunder Mountain, but it was shut down. And I did want to go on the train, but it was shut down. And so this was actually very high on my list, so I'm happy I'm getting to go into this one. We are in Anaheim. Michael Valentine, we're at Anaheim, Disneyland. Yeah, this ride had been broken down as I walked up to it. So in terms of breakdowns today, it was Small World was broken down. The Disneyland train was broken down or stopped anyway. It wasn't taking passengers. And then Big Thunder Mountain was shut down. And then when I got here, this was shut down. But I waited it out in single rider, and then they started the ride again. Yeah, I think something more serious happened over on Small World, because they had engineers out there, they had maintenance people, they had some staff that looked like they were further up the executive chain, and then I saw paramedics bringing in one of those special wheelchairs with the chest belts and the lap belts. So I think somebody may have had some kind of a medical issue, and they evacuated that ride. All the boats were empty. They were all stacked up and waiting outside. And because the train goes through the front of the facade for Small World, I think that's why the train was also stopped at the Toontown station, and they were not letting anybody board that either. And the train was completely empty as well. In terms of Big Thunder Mountain, I think that was probably just some kind of mechanical issue where they had to probably take everybody off the rides and then off the cars, and then just run tests on it. The same thing I think probably happened here. It could be something as simple as somebody dropping their hat or their purse or their backpack in the water. Anything like that can throw things off, because then they need to stop all of the ride cars or the logs, fish that thing out, and then make sure nothing else is jamming up the ride or the tracks or the waterway. Yeah, I really hope everybody's okay. All right, we got 3 people ahead of me now. Hopefully I get the last seat, row 6. That's where I like to be. Because row 6 is I think the only row that has footrests for you to get your feet up high off of the floor, because usually the floor is just a lake of water. All right, 2 people ahead of me now. A couple of cast members, like they were part of the testing crew.
Oh, and it's 2 people. Yeah, they're working.
Back there?
We live in Oregon, so for us to have it, it makes sense to have the underline.
All right, my friends, we're just about to get on Tiana's Bayou adventure. I've got 2 people ahead of me in single rider. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on your notifications. In addition to coming to Disneyland, we also go to Knott's Berry Farm, other Southern California interesting attractions, and we have story time 4 to 5 nights a week at 7 p.m. where we read the classics. So far this year, we've read The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and The House on Pooh Corner. We read those live, so it's a live stream. And we are currently reading both Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and we are also reading the Adventures of Alice in Wonderland. I think tonight we will continue reading 2 or 3 chapters in Frankenstein, and then tomorrow night we will read 3 or 4 chapters in Alice in Wonderland. So if you have your notifications on, you'll get notified when I live stream from the park, or when we're live reading our classic stories. These guys are very excited. Nice.
Wait, do it again.
Very excited, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna People have their ponchos on, but this is a day where you don't need a poncho, because you could be soaked. You could be soaked head to toe, and you will dry off within 5 minutes of walking through Disneyland. It is that hot today. Hello, Trinity 74. Welcome, my friend.
How many here? 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Anytime you're right with you, okay?
See the line all the way up there? That's usually what happens on a busy day. You come in and the line for single rider backs up all the way here, and then you stand on that bridge until you get to come down the stairs here. But we were lucky that we were the first 6 people in the standby line. We got to come straight down across the bridge and down the stairs. So we're just waiting for some boats that don't have a 6th person in them. And then the next 2 people will go, and then I will go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See the party.
A lot of groups of 6 here, so they're filling up boats.
How many back here?
Still just in a holding pattern. There's 2 people ahead of me in single rider, and then it's me. We just have a lot of big groups here today, so they're filling these boats up. We only get to go on the boats from single rider when they only have a group of 5, and then they fill that 6th seat with us single riders. Okay, here goes somebody now. Now there's only 1 person ahead of me.
How many here? Cool. Let's do 4 and 5. Happy birthday, friend. Thanks for your birthday, yeah. And number 6, my friend.
Awesome. I get to be in number 6. My favorite spot. Back of the boat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to board. There's one young lady that's going to be getting the boat in front of me, and I'll be on the next boat.
I almost want her to go behind me so I could see her, but I don't want her to see.
Oh yeah, you want her to be in front because you want to be able to like hold onto her shoulder or whatever. Okay, the seat is already wet. That's okay.
You okay, Sissy? Here, stand up a little. Stand up. Now sit.
All right,
Okay,
get my
Mommy's
feet
right here,
situated.
okay? Mommy's right here.
Away we go. Hidden Mickey up there. Hidden in plain sight.
Oh, that's cool.
in for a celebration.
Any bands out here? Come out, wherever you are.
Here's the first big drop right there.
Don't you worry, guys. We're gonna find just what we need in the Bayou.
You ready? Okay. We're gonna get wet.
Looking for musicians? You don't have far to go. Tell the people in the Toby Show.
Side of the boat, and my leg and my shoe is soaking wet. And my shirt. Basically, I'm soaking wet on the left side of my body.
This man she found can play. Hallelujah. Listen to this. These cats can play.
I'm asking all of them to play at the park. We've got to keep searching high and low.
How long can I go?
Whoa, slow down.
It's tiny, tiny, tiny.
I think everybody in the boat. Yeah, the big drop's coming out.
The bigger you are, the bigger the splash will make at the park. You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed. Hang on, y'all. It's gonna be good.
Wow, that was intense.
Everything else was much worse.
Okay.
Now we get the showroom.
Wonder the thing they did.
Your heart is pounding, baby. That's amazing.
Oh, this is interesting. I've never seen this waterfall before. That is new. It's probably always been there, but they didn't have that waterfall on in the previous 30 or 35 times I've been on this ride.
Remember, this party wouldn't be what it is without you. What a band!
That was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Did you love it? Yeah.
Yeah, when I was young, I'd be able to write something down.
Call Daddy and tell him.
All right, we made it. Whew. I am soaking wet right down to my boxer shorts. Ah, man.
Okay, now go in the front. Yeah, let's do it. You want to go on that one too? Oh my goodness.
Well, that was a great ride. If you're only going to go on one ride on a hot day at Disneyland, that is the ride to go on.
Okay. Let's go put our shoes back on.
Let's see what my picture looks like. I'm coming down the big drop.
Okay. You want to take that off or you want to leave it on? Sure.
Let's see what we look like. It's hard to see.
I can barely see you. You're like not even like.
The sun, I think.
And the sun must have been hitting the camera.
Oh, it's right here, guys.
Don't mind me.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry. All right. Time to walk around and dry out. Woo-wee, that was fun. Welcome, everyone. If you're new to the channel, this is Tiana Holmes. We just rode Tiana's Bayou adventure, and I am soaked. the whole left side of my body. I mean the whole left side of my body. Arm, leg, everything on the left side of my body and on my bottom is soaking wet. Because we had a couple of giant waves come through the boat while I was riding. There's a lot of people that want to be on this today. Let's see what the, oh yeah, look at standby is now 85 minutes and single rider is now empty. But you saw the single rider line inside when I was waiting. So sometimes it's deceiving. The single rider line right now has nobody standing in it, but they've let them all through. So that means there's probably that hallway ramp that goes up. It's probably 30 minutes of wait, maybe 20 to 30 minutes standing in the hallway that goes up the ramp. And then you've got to go up over the bridge and you're standing on the bridge. Then you got to come down the stairway. So I would say single rider is probably somewhere between 30 and maybe 45 minutes based on what I saw while I was on the inside. But I got lucky. Once we got in single rider, I only had 6 people ahead of me. Once they let us in, we were just right there. So just maybe about a 10-minute wait for us. And thank you for everyone that stuck around and waited with us to go on that ride. I think it was worth it. I think that was pretty exciting. Feels like the water level in the river there is deeper than normal. I've noticed that when we get really soaking wet, it seems like there's more water in the river. And when we don't get as wet, it seems like the water level is lower. I think they raise, I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, okay? I have no inside knowledge, but I am guessing that on super busy days like this, and on really hot days like this, when there could be a lot of water evaporation, I think they fill up that river, Tiana's Bayou Adventure River, with a higher volume of water, both to help with the evaporation that's taking place and also so that they can move the boats through faster and therefore load more people and get more people on the ride. That's my guess anyway. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's my guess. 35 minutes is not bad for Haunted Mansion, but it is 35 minutes in the sun. And I don't think I want to do that today because it is very warm. We'll see if we can catch any more live entertainment out here in Disneyland. Also, I want to walk through Adventureland and see if Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye is open. Because when I was here on Sunday, when I walked up to it, it was shut down. So it was broken down. Indiana Jones breaks down pretty regularly. I'm not sure you'd really call it a breakdown, but it gets shut down. Oh, who do we have here? Looks like Captain Jack Sparrow. There he is, Captain Jack. Hey. Captain Jack Sparrow. People all wait to take pictures with him. It's always fun when you get to see Captain Jack Sparrow. Gave us a little salute, a little hello. It was kind of him. Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean got a lot busier. When we came through earlier, there wasn't that many people on the bridge in the queue. Now the queue is doubled up and it's completely filled on the bridge and down in the little patio as well in the courtyard in front of Pirates of the Caribbean. So this is a full day. I think from here on out, it is going to be rope dropping for Indy. I'm going to have to start rope dropping because now I think we're at that point in time where high school and college students are graduating. They're getting out of school and they want to come to Disneyland, and maybe some of the elementary school kids too. I see lots of them here. So school might be out for some kids, or they're just playing hooky with their parents and friends. At any rate, it's a lot busier than it was a week ago. Let's see what we got here. 50 5 minutes for Indiana Jones. 55 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna save that for a rope drop. Let's see what it's looking like over here. Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise says 20 minutes. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna try Jungle Cruise. Let's see what time we got here. 4:12. Alright, we're moving along nice and quickly here. I don't know if we're going to have to go upstairs or not. It's always fun when you can get on Jungle Cruise. That poster, that's really cool. Welcome, 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 my friends. Indiana Jones here. No, not really, but it's Indiana Holmes. Very close, right? Anyway, Indy here, getting ready to go on the Jungle Cruise.
Nobody's gonna let us
Yeah, it looks like we're not having to go upstairs, so this is not going to be a 20-minute wait. This is going to be like an 8-minute wait. I'm guessing that maybe Jungle Cruise was shut down for a little bit, and then they just reopened it. And for some reason they set the sign for standby at 20 minutes, but it isn't, definitely not 20 minutes. It is more like 8 minutes, maybe 10 at the most. Could be as little as 5, because we didn't have to go up the stairs. Usually you have to go up the stairs here, and it fills all up. We got lucky. I wonder which boat we'll get and which skipper. Yeah, the line's already filled up quite a bit since I walked in. It's getting pretty busy now. We got so lucky. We'll be getting the boat after the Nile Princess. Looks like we're gonna get the Amazon Belle. Looks like Liv will be our seeing the. They're loading both of us. Okay.
On the right-hand side as well. If not, it's a really space in the middle.
So wonderful choices you made today. They looked you right next to me. Watch your step, watch your head, use those handrails. Awesome. Oh, and you know what? While you guys are all lowering your heads, don't forget to lower your expectations as well. Yeah, it's going to make this a whole lot easier for every single one of us, I promise. Awesome. All right, guys. Now, in just a couple moments here, we are going to be underwater, okay? Don't worry. Oh, I mean underway. Sorry. Didn't spoil the ending for you all there. Now, I just got permission to hit something. Let's go do it. Wave goodbye to those beautiful people.
All right, there's Liv, our skipper.
Oh, you are never going to see them ever again. All right, welcome to the world-famous Jungle Cruise. My name is Liv, and I'm going to be your skipper today. And if you don't laugh at my jokes, I will be your, okay? Wonderful. Now, a couple extra things here before we begin. Please remain seated, keeping all those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat for me. And for any of us with little ones, just be sure to supervise them, okay? They don't pay me enough to do that for you, so you are on your own there. Now, take a look over here on our right. This is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, where the famed archaeologist Indiana Jones is looking for the world world's greatest
There's a
treasure.
big queue
Now,
up there for Indiana
I'm not
Jones.
sure why he's looking in there. Clearly, I'm standing right here. Guys, come on. We know it's true, okay? I'm an absolute catch, a real gem, if you will. Oh my gosh, wow. We've got a lot going on out here. I am going to focus on this, though. Everyone wave goodbye to all my friends from high school. Bye. Yeah, they look exactly like how I remember them, folks. That's pretty crazy. Some things just don't change. Now, take a look at this. We are entering the secret elephant bathing pool. Now, guys, do not worry. It's perfectly fine to stare. They all have their trunks on. Look at them go. They're so good at that. Oh, and the entire herd is out. Wow. That's practically unheard of. Seriously, that never happens around here. Oh, now that is exactly what happens when you take a shower. You turn into an elephant. Almost happened to me once. I'm just kidding. That would never happen to me. Come on, guys. I don't shower. Yeah, probably explains the smell. I'm sorry. They haven't let me out for a while. And look, my good friend Squirt the elephant here. Okay, he's coming back up. Get down. Please get down. Get down. Get down. I'm just kidding. Wow, you guys are really gullible, huh? Yeah, never change, okay? I like you this way. I'm serious. Do that again. That was kind of funny. Okay, never mind. That seems very dangerous. Let's get closer to her. All right, now it does look like we're entering banana country here, so please keep those eyes peeled. We may need to split. Seriously, now look at that. Clearly we know who's calling the shots around here, right? Oh my gosh, look at all of those gorillas. Wow. Yeah, they're intense. Seriously, they're intense. You're seeing that too. Yeah, that's not just me. Okay, glad we're on the same page. Now, as we're continuing on into the jungle here, I'd love to take a moment to point out some of my favorite plant life to you all, okay? Yeah, those are my favorites. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun for me. Now take a look at this straight ahead. This is going to be the most beautiful sight that you will see on your Jungle Cruise tour today. That there is the world famous Schweitzer Falls, which is named after the founder of our jungle navigation company here, and the world famous explorer Dr. Albert Falls. Yeah, he's a really good guy. Seriously, great boss too. Now look at that. We have just turned down the Nile River here, folks, which is in fact the longest river in the world, okay? I mean, seriously, it just goes on for miles and miles and miles. And if you don't believe me, you're in denial. Yes, exactly. No one seems to get it except for you. Thank you. Now, we are entering the beautiful African belt, which is home to a wide range of wildlife, ranging from right over here to right over here. Yeah, it's pretty wide. Now look at that straight ahead, guys. Those lions are reading that zebra a bedtime story. How beautiful is that? Wow. Yeah, it's okay. Honestly, he's totally good. He's just dead. Tired, dead tired. Sorry, my bad. Let's move on. Okay, we're gonna let him rest in pieces, all right? Oh my gosh, I just saw all of them on the dock earlier today. That one down there at the bottom, that's my newest skipper, Felix. I tried to tell him don't mess around with rhinos. They always get their point across. Yeah, clearly he didn't listen though, so what do rhino, right? Oh, okay, apparently rhino nothing. I'm leading us straight into danger. Yeah, we're entering hippo territory here. Just last week, they did sink about 6 of our boats. But don't worry, only 5 of those were mine. So we should be good now. You guys are in great hands here. Okay, never mind. These hippos are very big. Cover your ears. I'll try to scare them off. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I know how to scare them off. I'll tell them what I told my ex. I love you. Meet my family. Commit to me. And they're gone. Wow. Isn't that so crazy how that's worked every single time I've said it? Crazy, right? Right? That's crazy? Yes, it is? Okay, thank you. I needed validation on that. Oh my gosh, now look at this straight ahead. Looks like we've got a band of monkeys here that's taken over one of our boats. You know, I think it's safe to say they've gone bananas. Yeah, this really doesn't appeal to me whatsoever. I've got a bunch. Alright, I'm serious. I do. I've got a whole bunch. Oh, and look at that. Coming up over on our left-hand side, my 2 favorite troublemakers in the jungle. And they already got into our brand new butterfly boxes, I see. That's okay though, folks. Don't worry. Butterflies are not what they used to be. Caterpillars. Yeah, I do miss them that way. I thought they were awesome. Now, take a look at this straight ahead. This is the moment that you've all been waiting for. So, everyone, please put those hands together and make some noise for the backside of water. O2H, O2H, O2H. Yeah, that's a chemistry joke. I will be making those periodically. Yeah, you know, the other day, I tried to make a joke about oxygen and potassium, but it was just okay. Yeah, I really didn't get a great reaction from the last group. You know, I just wasn't in my element then. Honestly, guys, I thought the joke was sodium good, okay? I did. But for some reason, that last group, all they could say was no. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess all my good jokes are gone. Now, take a look over here on our left. This is the newly refurbished Trader Sam's gift shop. And you know what? I've always said, no Jungle Cruise is complete without a gift. So I'll recommend the hats. If there's anything I'm good at, it's definitely capsizes. Yeah, I'm really good at those. Now, everyone put on your best smile and say cheese for your free photo. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese! I'm just kidding, there's no film in there. You guys thought we'd do something for free? That's really funny. Alright, now, we're making the most dangerous turn of our entire journey right here, guys. This is the return to civilization. Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it together. It's gonna be all good. Now, as we're slowly but surely approaching that dock once more, I would like to remind you all to remain seated, keeping all your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat for me, okay? I don't want any of you to feel the peer pressure up there. Yeah, that'd be pretty awful if you did.
Funny.
But you know what, folks? I think I can honestly say, out of all of my cruises today, you all have been one of them. Yeah, it's true. You guys have. That's more than most can say. Not often do they make it back, so they really can't say much at all. But it really has been a true pleasure to be your skipper. I hope that you all enjoyed your trip through the jungle with me once again. My name is Liv, and if you did not enjoy your trip through the jungle with me, I don't care. Yeah. Oh, wow. That felt really good to say out loud, guys. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Now, at this point in time, there really is just one final thing that I've honestly been dying to tell you ever since you got into my boat. And it's like I always say, there's no better time than the present to say how you're truly, truly feeling. So, here goes nothing, folks. Here goes nothing. Get out.
Okay, folks, I'm going to exit out right this way, please. Watch your head and step.
That was fun. I never get tired of the Jungle Cruise. I love all have available to shift, or if you have multiple scripts that you can recite. That is a good piece of trivia we need an answer to. If anybody out there is a cast member or was a cast member and knows the answer to that, let us know in the chat, because it would be fun to know.
Still on display, Tony.
Before you talk.
Unless we're like...
Yeah, that is.
That is a short line for the Jolly Holiday Bakery. Usually the line is all the way down the steps and out here. Pretty short today. Probably too hot for people who want to eat baked goods. They want cool things. Ice cream, soda, cold treats.
Emma, where's Emma?
All right, we got our piano player out here, Michael, the ragtime pianist. He used to play inside the Golden Horseshoe, but for some reason they're not doing entertainment there anymore. They are doing it out here.
This is insurance. I'll know it soon.
Hi, Michael.
The real chest was Hey, we're on TV. I'd like to visit my cousin. No, he's not. Hey, folks, I have something very exciting to share. So exciting. It's not as exciting as the 70th anniversary. Okay, that's really exciting. But yeah, I found out that I am psychic. I hear thoughts. I hear your. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard that. I hear your thoughts, and you know they're everywhere here. It's easy to get overwhelmed, but sometimes something comes through very strongly, very clearly. So I don't know who it is, but someone here is thinking, I wish Michael would tell just one more joke. Who is it? Me. Thank you. You see, you are magic. You are the magic. Wow. Okay, so I owe you a little joke, just a little one. All right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Folks, do you know what you call a wedding ring that the dog swallowed? Say no. A diamond in the rough. Thank you. I'm holding. Huh? You want an elephant joke?
Okay, well that was fun, but I'm here for the piano playing.
Like that, I mess around. I was running everywhere.
Is there a cavalcade or something? Oh, it's the band down there. There's a lot of red vests out here. I think, let's see, what time is it now? 4:30. I think they're trying to do sidewalk and curb control because this is when people start plopping themselves down on the curb and sitting and waiting for the 8:45 Paint the Night parade, and they don't really want people sitting on the curb this early. They're trying to discourage that, but you can see there's already some people here. They may just be eating their ice cream, but some of them may be already getting ready for their parade in like 4 hours. Ooh, let's go in here. The gift and jewelry shop. I used to love to come in here and look at the Mickey watches. I even bought one once a long time ago. But now I have an Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch lets me have Mickey Mouse all the time. I just noticed there's another bathroom back here. I never noticed this. Check this out, guys. Some of you that are regulars to Disneyland may know of this, but I did not realize there's a bathroom. Yes, there is. Okay, good to know. Oh, look at this diorama. This is awesome. That is super cool. All right, we'll go back in here, do a little merch search. Yeah, so I used to always love the Mickey watches in here. I used to drool over all of the Mickey Mouse watches. But now with the Apple Watch, I can change my watch faces all the time. Let's see if I can get it to focus there. There's the classic. Oh, no worries. It's hard to focus on these watches. There we go. Oh, these purses are cool. Lizzie would love one of these. Wonderful World of Disney purses. It's a fun, it's magic Walt Disney Cinderella. Those are some cool zipped up purses. And then of course these are the classics here. The classic Mickey watches. I had one of these at one point. Get it to focus. There you go. But now I have like animated Mickeys. on my Apple Watch. Animated Mickeys, animated Buzz Lightyears and Woodies. And they can change. I can change the watch faces all the time. It doesn't cost me a dime. It's just all part of the Apple Watch ecosystem. And it's pretty fun. Just hunting around for some 70th anniversary merch. Oh yeah, see, I like these. These are cool. It's like a denim jacket here. Oh yeah, that's nice. It looks like they're kid sizes though. These are like kid jackets, although probably like this extra large kids would probably fit Lizzie. That's really nice, guys. Look at that. It's all embroidered. I'm a sucker for embroidery. I love embroidery. It's only $70. I mean, that is a lot of money, but it's not terrible. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, they've got bigger ones. Okay, so that was a medium, I think. Here is an extra large. Yeah, these look like ladies' sizes, so yeah, nice. And they've got different characters on the sleeves. Well, now this is a different kind of shirt. This is like a baseball jersey shirt. Look at this one. Oh yeah, with the big 70th on it. That's pretty cool. And on the front, it says Disneyland. Let me see if I can button this button here. Oh, they're snaps. That's even better. Snaps are better than buttons. I'll take a snap any day. I'm trying to snap it for you so we can see what it looks like. Oh, that is super cool. Super cool. So yeah, that looks like my favorite Disneyland 70th anniversary garment at the moment. Let's see what else we have here. They've got a full stack of sunglasses now. Very cool for the graduates. Oh, these are cool. They're water bottle, purse wallet sort of surround containers with a strap and everything. Those are neat. That Minnie Mouse one is really cool. Lizzie would like that. I wonder how much that is.
I know.
Those are $50. That's a bit pricey for a basically a sleeve for your water bottle, but no water bottle. You don't get the water bottle. You only just get the purse sleeve kind of thing. I think if it was like $30, it would be better, and then with a Magic Key discount, it would be perfect. Okay, this is really nice. Doesn't say the price, but it's probably like $35 or $40. But anyway, here's what it looks like. That was pretty nice. Ooh, I like this water bottle. See, they want you to buy the water bottle, which is printed, and then you buy the purse sleeve kind of thing for $50, and then this is $30. Then they've got you for $80. That's getting kind of spendy. That's a little spendy to carry some water around. Just think how many bottles of water you could buy at $5 a pop. This is kind of a neat shirt. 70th anniversary shirt. I need to find something for myself, but I'm going to be choosy. I'm going to be picky. I'm not going to buy anything here today until I go to the Disney shop at Target on Harbor Boulevard and see if they have anything, because their stuff is like half the price. Now this is awesome. I would totally buy something like this, but it's just too hot. It's the wrong season for a sweatshirt. That would be great if it was like just a long sleeve shirt or just a t-shirt. There it is, the 70th anniversary sign with Mickey and Minnie over on this side and on the other side too. Looks fantastic. Looks just fantastic. Okay, my friends, this was just a short trip to Disneyland today. I'm going to get back and see if maybe we can do a live reading tonight of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein at 7 p.m. So that's my goal. Make sure your notifications are on so you'll get a notification when I schedule that tonight. And then tomorrow night we'll do Alice in Wonderland. This has been Indiana Holmes, Disneyland's 70th anniversary. Thank you all for being here with me. Love you all. Until next time, this has been Indy. Bye-bye, guys.